They each had 2 revolvers and they didn't let off any shells.
They have revolvers?
Yes.
And then what happened?
And then they shot us with those.
Where'd they shoot you at?
I got shot in the eye.
They shot you with a revolver in your eye?
Yes. And that's
Is it a BB gun?
No, it was a real gun, man. It was just a
If
revolver.
they shot you in the eye with a revolver, you wouldn't be talking to me right now. It was most likely you'd be dead.
However, police officials were unaware that he was speaking the truth in this instance. Detectives were making fun of Ryan, who was 18 years old at the time. He had been hit in the head by a gunshot and suffering from a potentially fatal brain hemorrhage.
I really don't know, and I just want to go back to sleep and try to go back to bed.
You're not going back to bed.
2 men broke into Ryan Waller's home on December 23, 2006, with the intention of exacting retribution for an earlier argument. When Ryan went to investigate the sounds at the door, someone leaned inside and shot him twice in the eye. Then, Richie and Larry Carver broke into his home and shot Heather, Ryan's girlfriend, killing her right away. Ryan, who was 18 years old, miraculously lived and was able to speak with the police when they showed up a few hours later. Having recently been shot in the head, he informed them that he did not know what had happened. However, rather than being sent directly to the hospital, he was brought to the police station and subjected to the longest questioning session of his life. Ryan was left alone in the room prior to the commencement of the interview. For 20 minutes, he struggled in agony, and to make matters worse, he was shackled to the desk and could not call out for assistance.
Man.
Despite the fact that Ryan is clearly not okay, the investigators start questioning him.
You know why you're down here, Ryan? You have no idea why you're down here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to read you something so you could understand because I don't know what happened, okay? So I'm going to read you something to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Ever seen that TV show Cops or CSI or anything like that?
Okay.
You ever seen that?
No.
You've never seen any kind of cop show? Lawyer show? Any kind of show?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to listen up real closely. Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used against you in a court of law. What's the highest grade you went through school?
I don't know.
You don't know the highest grade you went through?
8th?
8th grade? Did you graduate?
Yeah.
Do you have a GED?
I don't know.
What's the highest grade that you completed?
B?
No. Not grade, as in letter grade. I'm asking, did you graduate high school?
No.
And the highest you went was 8th grade?
Yep.
Do you know how to read and write, Ryan?
Yeah.
The detective seems to be aware that something is off based on the manner he is speaking with Ryan. He's slowing down, increasing his voice a little, and using extremely simple language, just like a child might. Despite the large red marks surrounding Ryan's face and his confused answers, the investigator determines that there is no issue and proceeds to question him.
Do you have a girlfriend? No? You know a girl named Heather?
Mm-hmm.
You know Heather's last name?
Mm-hmm.
What is Heather's last name?
The one that lives there right now?
I guess, I don't know. If her name's Heather, what's her last name?
She probably wants the last name, Kyman.
Kyman? How old is Heather?
16 or 17.
Is she a white girl?
Yeah.
How did you meet Heather?
I've known her since school.
You just known her from school?
She used to be a business name.
She used to be in a class, your business class?
Mm-hmm.
Right. What happened to your face?
I don't know.
You told the officer just a few minutes ago that someone hit you. Do you remember who hit you?
I think it was Heather.
Why would Heather hit you?
It was an accident. I forgot why.
What was an accident?
Heather's last name?
No. What was an accident?
Heather hitting me.
What did she hit you with?
Her hand in the eye.
Did you guys have an argument?
Not really, no.
Not really?
Uh-uh.
What happened for her to hit you in the eye like that?
She just hit me on accident. She was giving Christina a head.
She was what?
She was helping Christina with her hair or something. I don't know.
Who's Christine?
She's on the couch.
Christina's on the couch?
Ryan and Heather shared a home with an individual whose identity is kept private. Either way, no one else was home on the night of the attack, so it's possible that this is the Christina he's talking about. Ryan is obviously suffering from traumatic brain damage. Therefore, it's shocking that the investigator isn't seeing the connection. Ryan is assuring him that it was simply blunt force, but based on his behavior, he still has to see a doctor. Of course, things don't work like that. Rather, it becomes much more disorganized.
What happened last night?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I really don't. I just want to go to sleep and go to sleep.
Well, you remembered Heather hitting you in the eye, right?
But I don't remember after that because I just went to lay down and try to go to sleep.
All right.
I don't know what anybody was doing. I really don't.
Who was in the house when you went to sleep?
Christina and Heather.
Christina and Heather.
Mm-hmm.
And Christina was on the couch?
Heather was.
Heather was on the couch. You told me Christina was on the couch just a minute ago.
I don't know, man. I really don't. I really don't.
You just don't know?
I really don't, man.
Or you don't want to tell me?
I really don't know, man. I really don't. I just want to go and go to sleep, man.
Well, Ryan, you're not going to go anywhere. Do you know what happened in your house last night?
Mm-mm.
Is that house yours?
Mm-hmm.
Yours or your parents'?
Mine.
You bought that house?
Mm-hmm. Why? What happened?
I don't know what happened. You're all beat up, so tell me what happened.
I don't know. I just want to go to sleep, man. That's it.
There's a dead girl in your living room.
She's dead?
Yes.
Heather?
I don't know. I want to know what happened in your house last night.
The girl on the couch is dead?
I don't know. If she's on the couch, she's dead.
Well, these people came over, Richie and his dad, with shoot and arrow, bow and darts. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They hit me and her with those. That's it. And Heather wasn't there. And Eric wasn't there. It was just me and Heather.
You and Heather were there. And then what happened?
And that's it. Richie and his dad tried to break in through the back.
Richie and Dad? His dad?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Richie?
I don't know.
Well, you obviously know him. You know his name by Richie.
He used to live there.
Was he a roommate of yours?
He used to be.
They hit you?
Yeah.
Now it's Richie that hit you, not Heather?
No, Richie and his dad.
Richie and his dad. They hit you.
Yes.
Why?
Because they're trying to get their stuff. I don't know why.
And they had some kind of bow and arrows?
They each had 2 revolvers and they didn't let off any shells.
Okay, you just said they had bow and arrows. Now they have revolvers?
That's what I meant. They had revolvers.
They have revolvers.
Yes.
And then what happened?
And then they shot us with those.
Where'd they shoot you at?
I got shot in the eye.
You got shot in the eye
I think so.
with a revolver.
I think. I don't know, man. I don't know. Fuck.
Then what happened?
I don't know.
You don't know a lot, Ryan.
I don't, man. I really don't.
This investigator make an attempt to speak as clearly as Ryan is in this circumstance. With the revolver bullets still lodged in his brain, he was able to recite the exact order of events and the identities of the perpetrators. It does seem like an impossible story, which is presumably why the officer is now practically laughing at him. However, that in no way absolves any aspect of what is happening. It's clear that he has to be sent to the hospital since he is in pain. However, he is still over 30 minutes away from any kind of deliverance.
Ryan, why don't you tell me what really happened there? Because I don't believe...
I really don't know, man. I really don't. I don't know. I can tell you anything, I swear.
I want you to tell me the truth. That's all I want from
Richie
you.
and his dad came there. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why, but they put me in sleeping hold. And, like, they put me in sleeping hold with the arrows and shit. Like, I lived through the to that crap.
Okay, they put you in a sleeping hold?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know, man.
You're telling me they put you in a sleeping hold. What is a sleeping hold? Well, explain it. It's coming out of your mouth. Explain that to me. What's a sleeping hold?
I really don't know, man.
Okay. You're telling me you're all over the board here, number one. You're saying bows and arrows, you're saying revolvers, and you're saying some other thing, and you're saying they shot you in the eye, okay? They shot you with a revolver in your eye.
Yes. And that's
Is it a BB gun?
No, it was a real gun, man. It was just a
If
revolver.
they shot you in the eye with a revolver, you wouldn't be talking to me right now.
How do you know?
It was most likely you'd be dead.
That's what I thought too, man. I really don't know. Alright, but what happened, man? What do I gotta do? Just tell me what I gotta do.
What happened to Heather?
I don't know, man. I really don't
You're
know.
now saying Richie and his dad shot Heather.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Yes.
And they shot her with a revolver.
Yes.
Where did she get shot?
Inside the face once.
She got shot inside of the face?
Mm-hmm.
How close were you to her when she got shot in the face?
It was after I got shot, so I didn't even hear anything.
So you got shot first?
Uh-huh.
And what happened? Did you fall to the ground?
Yeah, I was trying to get up and shit, and I couldn't.
And then she got shot?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you do?
Nothing.
Did you call 911?
Uh-uh.
Did you see if she was alive?
She was sleeping still, and that's it. I just let her sleep.
She got shot in the side of the face and you let her sleep?
Yes.
This does not make sense, Ryan.
I know, I didn't mean to, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know she was passing out. That's because I got shot wrong once, too, and I was gonna pass out.
Okay, this is now, not before. Ryan, you need to start telling me the truth because your story doesn't make sense.
I'm trying, man. I don't know. Just ask me anything and I'll tell you the truth. Just ask me.
Well, I'm trying to, and you're not even coming close to the truth.
Go ahead, ask me.
What happened with you and Heather last night?
Her dad came and shot the house.
And shot her.
Mm-hmm.
Her dad. Now, Richie is her dad?
Mm-hmm.
Or Richie's her brother?
Yeah, her dad.
Her dad shot her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you do?
I tried to go back to sleep.
After you've been shot
Mm-hmm.
in the eye,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't know enough to call 911.
Mm-mm.
Why didn't you call 911?
Because I was just trying to go to sleep. That's it.
You just saw Richie's and his dad shoot your girlfriend, and you just felt like you needed to go to sleep?
Something like that. I don't know, man. I really don't.
Ryan, look at me. Ryan,
Yes. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
why did you shoot Heather, Ryan?
I didn't shoot Heather. She was already shot once by her brother, I swear.
Richie.
Yes.
Richie shot his own sister.
Yes, I swear. That's it.
Sit down.
Not me.
And you've been shot in the eye.
Yes.
Get him off my table. Let me see your nose. Come on, put your legs down. Put your legs down. Bring your face closer.
Oh, my head hurts.
Okay. Yeah, be right back.
At last, the investigator entertains the possibility that Ryan could be experiencing bodily discomfort. He exits the room to call for an ambulance, then comes back for a brief while to try to obtain some additional information regarding the incident. Ryan clarifies that he has no idea why they attacked them that night and that Heather isn't related to either Richie or his dad. The fire department shows about 10 minutes later to examine Ryan's injuries.
And he's acting like he has a serious head injury, which would make sense. So,
What's your
you guys
name?
confirm?
Ryan.
Yeah, we'll take him.
After 56 minutes of pointless and ultimately fatal questioning, Ryan has his blood pressure checked and is eventually taken to the hospital. Doctors at the hospital examined him right after and determined that he had actually been shot in the eye. and that his condition was critical. They also informed his father that he had an infection that may have been avoided with the right care. Ryan lost a portion of his brain and his left eye during his 35-day hospital stay. Worst of all, though, was that from the day he was discharged from the hospital until 2016, he had recurrent seizures until one of them ultimately took his life. Both Richie and Larry received life sentences without the chance of release.